Hey, what's going on? This is video number 2. I'm gonna show you the updated project. Just got this this creeper here. My back's hurting, so it turns into a seat. I got a cherry picker to lift this thing. So this is what we have at the moment. Since the last video, I figured out a few things. I removed the gas tank. I got the radiator here. I took it off. Got some antifreeze in some places. There's the radiator off. I disconnected their hoses. It didn't have the air box. I got one on the way here. Got one pretty cheap. I believe it was 40 bucks with a filter. The original rider, or whoever owned it last, had what do you? They said it was a 5-foot rider, so he had the thing lowered pretty bad. See where the gap is here? It's supposed to be 1/8 of an inch on the top here, so I have this loose. I got the clip-ons loose. There's a broken piece here on the front fairing stay, but as you can see over there, I have one from an older bike, or one of the old bikes, but I'm gonna replace it with the race fairing stay anyways. Okay, so here's the cherry picker. It's a Big Red. There it is. My dad came over to help me assemble it. It's a ton, 1 ton. That's all I need. I got the back jacked up here because it's the only way I thought, or the easiest way to get the swing arm off. Which I got the new swing arm. It's used but certified straight. The swing arm here came with a tire hugger and the chain guard here. So this piece I got to put over here because the chain blew this one out, and I could tell that the swing arm was a little bit to the left of the subframe, but the subframe lined up with the whole front end, so I believe it's straight as far as this is concerned. So I have a few things on the way here. I have the air box, the front and rear stands. I got a fork stand for the front, that way I can, it's just easier than having, I'm sorry, a triple tree stand, not a fork stand. A lot of the front stands push off of the bottom side of the fork down here near the caliper, and you can't remove the wheels as easily. It's just, it gets everything out of the way when you lift it from there. The steering stem nut, they didn't have one on it here. Goes on the top here of the steering stem. Surprise, surprise. Some hoses on. I'm gonna have to look at some diagrams to see exactly where all these hoses go. And I think that's a thermometer for the air box, but I'm not sure. Could be in the engine. It was just it was dangling in there when I got it. Fuel lines here. Unplugged it. Unplugged everything. Also, the other rider had these lowering links here. Got to get rid of those and jack the back end back up where it should be. The bearings seem fine. The wheels seem straight. I got to run brake lines. Oh, that's another thing. I got the Spiegler steel braided front and rear brake lines. I wanted a ridiculous color. I think I got orange lines and green lines and a gold tip, something like that. So I also have a rear reservoir, brake reservoir on the way. It's coming from China, so the shipping estimate is like a month span. I got a Vortex 520 set, I believe GFRA, if I'm not mistaken. That's 1 down in the front and 2 up, 2 teeth more in the rear. 1 down in the front, 2 up in the rear. And it's called the Hyper Fast. And I got the steel ones because they're more durable. They're a little heavier than the aluminum, but I got the steel. I gotta loosen up the lower tree here, slide the forks back down in there, back to get my regular height to it. Front sprocket's gonna go here. This chain's coming off. I'm taking the rear wheel off. This sprocket's coming off. The new swing arm's going in, removing the lower links. But what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to do as much as I can while I have certain parts off. Like sprocket chain, all that stuff when I have the swing arm off. The new radiator's coming. Came with a fan. I think I got that one for 50 bucks. And I've got some other parts on the way. I'll let you know when I get there. But that's the update as of now. Update number 2.